Our daughter Rita was a very good student compared to her brother. She took school very seriously. If homework was assigned, she did it. If something was to be read, she read it. As a consequence, she made very good grades. Always did. Now in our junior high school, ninth grader, well, first of all, as a junior high school, I think seventh grader, she had some trouble with math. And we had a new math teacher from the South, Mr. McCurry. And she asked me for help. It was this modern math that came in. I still don't think it's worth 2 cents. Don't think it's necessary and all that. I suppose it is, but this, I'm old-fashioned. I don't think so. Well, anyway, I certainly didn't know anything about using different number bases. I didn't know anything about all these sets and so on that they brought in. I guess they still do teach that stuff. So I told her, honey, I can't really help you. I don't know. Well, a few days later, she came home and said to her mother, "What does Mr. McCurry mean when he says that if I'll stay after school, he'll help me?" Well, Donna said he means help. He's from the South, and he just pronounces that word help a little bit different. Well, she got the help from him. Worked out just fine. A couple of years later, though, she's still our junior high, and she's in a math class, and she's having trouble. She's unhappy. She's not getting it. If that kid didn't get A's and B's, she was unhappy. Now, I think she was getting close to getting a C or worse. And she came home and she said, "Dad, I can't get any help from the teacher." And I said, "Honey, I can't help you, but I'll talk to your teacher." So I went and talked to the teacher, and she said, "I'm here every morning for 30 minutes before class starts, and I help anybody that comes in. Tell your daughter to come in." Well, I did. Figured the problem was solved. Wrong. Not very many days of that. And she came home obviously stressed out again about that math class. "Rita, what's going on?" "Dad, you told me to go in there, and I knew how she'd treat me, and she named some girls, close friends, also in her group of kids, good students, to go with me. And you know what she says about the questions we ask? Well, she tells us our questions are too stupid to deserve answers." Well, now that's not a thing a principal wants to hear about a teacher dealing with any kid, let alone your own kid. So I go back to see the teacher. And she's on the defensive the minute I walk in there. I go in that 30 minutes before school. Nobody else is in there. She's on the defensive immediately and lets me know your child doesn't belong in this group. This is an advanced group. This is the best group of students in the 9th grade, and your child doesn't belong in there. She's not that smart. Well, madam, I didn't put my child in there. She got there on the basis of the grades she makes and on the basis of the decision of the faculty, and she makes the honor roll regularly in that group and has now for 2 years, and this is the 3rd year she would be honored, except she can't seem to get any help from you in math. Well, she said, to tell you the truth, there's only one student in this class that should be in here. This is advanced math. Dan Hickok's the only one that's capable of doing this math. Holy mackerel, what kind of a school of education did she go to? We were not an honors school. We did not have honors classes. I didn't really approve even of this business of putting the brighter kids together, but we were doing it. Sorry, teacher. If I'd stayed, if she had ever taken a break, I wouldn't have let her come back. I'd have found some reason to keep her away. And the tragedy of it is the lady's extremely bright. She's a member of Mensa, the people that have IQs way up there. You can't be in it unless your IQ's way up there. And yet she was a sorry teacher. She should have never been put on tenure. She was. But there's another side to this story. Our friends the Huckabees have a son, Larry, that's very, very bright. Probably is brighter than Mr. Hickok. I don't know. I guess you didn't have them at the same time, same year, at different ages. And that teacher was a great teacher for Larry, and Larry's had a great career in math. Go figure. I guess it all depends on individual needs, and the great teachers are able to somehow meet needs across a wide spectrum.